Alright, so here we go. We got Excavator here, 61. Or, as we all know him as Scavenger, so let's check this out. Okay, so anyway, he has a ball joint on his head. It moves up and down all over the place. Ball joint and also hinge on the shoulder, and he has a double elbow, just like the other one. Who was it? The one that was Bone Crusher, I think. So, yeah, he has a double joint, which is mostly for transformation. He does have rotating fist, so he has fist. He has this that spins around, so he can use it as a big weapon and take out somebody's eye. Let me back it up here. What else do we have on this thing? Let's see. So, we got a up and down and a rotation for the waist. Hips are on a ball joint. Ball joint on the knee, which this would be considered probably the knee, and feet are on a ball joint, so we're good with that. Let's see, so what was this thing I was talking about that you can use? These things for him. Okay, I'm a jackass. Alright, it was very simple. It was just fold up the arms just back and lock them in. So once they get like this, you just have them all situated and click them down. Lock them in. Just double check here. Alright, lock them down. And then this goes up, and then you keep it like that. And then what you do is grab one of these and situate him. And then what you do is you open up the mammoth fist, swing it out, lock it down again, and then this gets pulled up like that. And then all you do is you slide it in there. Slide it in there. Come on. Come on. There we go. So then you slide that in there. Why did I grab the gun? And do the same thing for the other one. Bring up this. And now you gave him freaking monster claws. So now he can beat the hell out of anything. Actually, come on, get in there. That's actually a pretty cool idea. It looks pretty wicked. So now he has like these huge fists, like something from like any anime that you could possibly think of. I'm trying to think of what else has something like this, but yeah. All he's basically doing is he's partially transformed with his arms folded up and put on the he put on the Green Giant's fist. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's using parts that you need that would just otherwise sit around. So pretty cool. It's like an extra armament for him. All right, so let's get to the next one. Oh, there's only 2 more to go. Okay, so this is the Wheel Loader 61, or as we all know him as Scrapper. So he actually was one of the more complicated transformations, which I was really like. His foot actually is like a whole bunch of panels that you have to fold up and then slide into here. So you gotta slide it all up. And for his articulation, his head is on a ball joint, but because of the scoop, the bucket, if you want to call it, he can't put his head too far up, but he can turn it, look left and right, so that's pretty good, and he can look down. I don't know why he would look at his inside of his own cab, which has become his chest, but as usual, arms are on a ball joint. Up here in the bicep, we got a swivel, which is rotation all the way around, and that's about it for that. And his arm can bend up and down. Hands do rotate. Hands do rotate. Oh no, they don't. I was about to rotate that. Juice. That would have been bad. That would have been really fucked up. So his hands don't rotate because they gotta. That's for transformation. Because of transformation, they just fold right in like that. So yeah, he has rotation here and rotation in the arm or shoulders. And for, does he have swivel? Yes, his waist is on a ball joint. So it moves, but not too much because you got like this whole backpack thing back here. He does have a leg swivel, and his leg does bend, and his foot goes a little bit. Well, actually, his foot doesn't do much. Nah, that's it. It just goes like that. It just kind of swings out like this, but that's because of transformation. So, yeah, not too much. He has a little bit less, but actually the engineering to him was pretty interesting because, I mean, these panels fold out, this panel folds here, this panel folds under, and then you push it all up in the back of his hollow leg there. So, it kind of works out pretty well. But now for the last one, which we all know who it is. It's Hook. So there he is. There's Hook, or as they would call him, probably like just Crane or something. Yeah, Mobile Crane 61. So this is Mobile Crane 61, and articulation for him. First, we'll take off his crane because this crane actually, and we'll take his gun out. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up pretty high, not super high, but he can look up. 360 all around. His shoulder is actually another one of those joints that you can actually move that up or down, and his arm is on a ball joint. Double jointed for his elbow, so he has a double elbow joint, but that's, I think, also for transformation. And his hands are not, I repeat, not on a ball joint, so, or even on a swivel. For his waist, there is none because he does this if you try to, which now it's not going to do it. I think it locks in, so that's a good thing. So there you go, kids. Oh, there he goes. He just breaks in half, but that's for transformation, which we all know. So anyway, he has ball joints for on the hips, and then he has the swivel on his thigh, and his leg bends, and his foot is the head of Devastator or Green Giant. Yeah. But that's about it for him, so let's go and transform this baby, and I'll give you my last thoughts on how enormous or cool or insane. For the price, as I said, this is a sturdy toy. The paint apps are amazing. I mean, details are really great on all of them. So, I have no complaints with them. I'm actually very happy to put this in my case. Alright, so one thing I wanted to show everybody real quick before I head off and start to transform these 6 little, well, they're good size, to a huge size of Green Giant Devastator. What's this do? Alright, so first you can stick the gun in this and he can actually hold it, if I can just remember how he holds it. Ah, yes, right here. So, actually you can put it right in his arm here and lock that in, and he can shoot you from a very far distance, and he can even bring it close and very, very far. Extremely far distance. So, and that's just not one place. He can actually put this in a couple places. One place that you can actually stick this in is you can put it right back here, just like this. This little tab right here tabs right in. Well, first you gotta take the gun out. And then what you do is you just tab this right in back here, and he can have it in his, just on his back. And there's also a tab here, which he can, if I'm not mistaken, there might be one under here. No, you can actually put it though right here. Let's see, you can put it back here. Is this tab? Yeah. And you can have it go over him, so then he can actually have the gun in there. Oops. And it's better if you just keep it on this side. But there's a whole bunch of different options that, I mean, you can put the crane at, so that's really cool. And then the other thing that I know Hercules does not have, need I say more? Need I say more? I'm not going to have a crane sticking out all the way far. Just pull it out, bring it down, and it'll sit right there. Alright, let's get to the transformation.
Transform and devastate.
Wait, did I say transformation? I mean, I'm going to do it off camera, because we'll be here for 7 hours with me trying to transform it. Alright. Just so we're clear. Now he's all set, ready to become the Green Giant, or quote-unquote Devastator. Let's get this motherfucker hooked up.